Did you know that there's another holiday on the 4th of July? Philippine American Friendship Day. On July 4th, 1946, the United States signed the Treaty of Manila that gave the Philippines its independence. Our most recent episode of the Finest podcast features three friends who started painting murals in Paradise Hills in southeast San Diego in the 90s. And how they ended up there in the first place stretches all the way back to that momentous July 4th nearly 80 years ago.
Our parents are immigrants from the Philippines, and they're actually all from the same town.
For nearly 50 years, the Philippines was a U.S. colony. During World War II, Filipino and American soldiers fought side by side against Japan. After their victory, the U.S. granted the Philippines its independence, but they made a unique arrangement. The U.S. could have military bases in the country, and Filipinos could join the U.S. Navy. While U.S. military presence abroad has its complications, it was, for some, a chance at the American dream. But competition for those jobs was fierce.
And so our parents just so happened to be one of the lucky ones to get into the Navy. And when they got stationed, they all ended up in San Diego. During the 80s, there was an older part of Paradise Hills, and they started a new development around the time that our father started making rank and were able to afford the homes. And it was a whole brand new neighborhood, a lot of young kids growing up out there, all the immigrant Filipinos that all lived in the neighborhood that knew each other from back in the day would get together and just have house parties. And Filipino parties are just ridiculous with, the amount of people they invite to the house and the amount of food that they have there. And that's how we grew up. We just grew up with each other. When I think on it, I was like, why is it that all three of us, whose parents came from farmland, working in the farms in a very rural part of the Philippines, come out here and just have some kids that are artistic? I think the Navy created a solid foundation or a stable enough life to where their kids had the opportunity or they didn't have to worry about their next meal, so they had the opportunity to be creative or to be expressive. They were able to create that environment where we were able to flourish. So I think that's why we were able to be creative, because we're kind of like Navy brats,
The 5th annual Filipino American Friendship Festival is Saturday, July 19th at NTC Park in Liberty Station, with Filipino food, crafts, music, dancing, and more.